Mpox or who have signs and symptoms of Mpox. Avoiding touching or sharing personal items like beddings, eating utensils, phones, or other belongings of a person who has the signs and symptoms of Mpox. Avoiding contact, including eating, with all wild animals, alive or dead, especially those known to carry the virus, such as rodents and monkeys, and those that appear sick or have been found dead. Getting vaccinated if you're among those who have been identified to be at high risk of Mpox infection. Mpox is treatable and usually goes away after 2 to 4 weeks. However, it can be severe, causing even death, especially among children, pregnant women, and those with other health conditions. For more information and support, contact your nearest health worker. Call the Ministry of Health's toll-free line on 0800 100 066 or send a free SMS to YouReport on 8500.
At Uganda Development Bank, we are committed to empowering communities by supporting projects that unlock excellent economic benefits for Ugandans through job creation, tax contribution, output value, and foreign exchange. We seek partnerships with projects that drive economic development in Uganda.
Vocational education does more of equipping of different skills, ranging from hairdressing, tailoring, catering, and so on. So those are basically the courses that we do, and we do them in different levels. My relationship with UDB came through Yuga Privi. I'm registered with Private Institutions Association. So one time we invited for a meeting as proprietors of schools, and UDB sold in their idea of offering loans for some of us who are still developing. So Ray happened to be one of those that is not yet fully established. Of course, being a private institution, we didn't have enough structures. So I applied for a loan, and that is how our relationship started. And yeah, so I got the first installment, putting up the preliminaries and the substructure, and the structure is being worked on. I really want to thank UDB so much because the interest is pretty low, and I must say, UDB nafunamu. Thank you so much, UDB, for supporting vocational education.
Uganda Development Bank, inspiring development.
The Association of Uganda Public Speakers brings to you the grand finale of the Young Orators Motivational Speaking Competition Season 4. Did you know it's better to build a hedge at the edge of a cliff than a hospital at its bottom? Oh yeah, that'll be the theme for this year's grand finale that will take place on World AIDS Day, 1st December 2024 at Makerere University Sedat Auditorium. Who will be the Young Orator of the Year? Will it be a student from Mengo SSS, Makerere College School, Standard High School Zana, Mita College Kawempe, Winston Standard Secondary School, or Wanyange Girls Secondary School? Who will walk away with a cash award of 500,000? Encourage your teenager to be part of this event that will educate them, inform them, and give them precautionary measures against HIV/AIDS. Entrance fee is 20,000 shillings. For more information, contact 0772 181229 or 0703 194600. Time 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m.
The Homes and Construction Expo is back. Are you looking for answers to your property and real estate development questions? Come and interact with experts in the industry, including architects, engineers, developers, interior designers, financiers, and more from 30th November to 1st December 2024. The expo will be at the Millennium Park, opposite Philip Omondi Stadium, under the theme Affordable Housing, Innovations and Technology. There will be captivating exhibitions and insightful discussions daily. Entrance is only 10,000 shillings per day. To book a stall, contact 0772 354 940. The Homes and Construction Expo is brought to you by New Vision.
Pick of the day on UBC.
Every Wednesday, 10 p.m. on your public broadcaster.
was brought to you by
I'll call you every day, yeah, yo, baby, don't know.
You can now get all the Chibuzi out with MTN voice bundles. Call all networks. Kubei Dondoro. Buy a 25-minute voice bundle for only 1,000. Or buy any daily voice bundle of your choice. Dial *100 *21# and select daily, or use the My MTN app. When we talk together, we are unstoppable.
In a nation hungry for truth, a world where every story matters, there exists a beacon of trust and reliability. For decades, they've been our voice and our window to the world, holding the mirror of our history. With 4 TV stations and 11 radio channels spanning 27 languages, they stand as guardians of information, defenders of truth. With Mascari Heritage Advantage, they uphold every citizen's right to reliable and free information. Their archive stories shaped our past and illuminate our present. Yet now, as new challenges arise and the world evolves, their mission faces its greatest test yet. Be part of our journey and let's navigate the unknown, uncover the untold, and safeguard our future together. Tune into your public broadcaster, for it is the intersection of trust and truth. Because to UBC, your story, and every voice matters. UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala, this is Good Morning Uganda Extra.
Well, good morning and welcome along to Good Morning Uganda Extra. Thank you very much for sticking around. And to you who has woken up with us since 6:30 a.m., many thanks for being part of Good Morning Uganda. I'm Joram Paul Sonko. We now turn our focus and attention to the ICT sector because starting tomorrow, the 21st to the 20th of November, will be the 3rd edition of the ICT Job Fair by the Ministry of ICT and National Guidance. Now we're going to be having a conversation rotating around shaping Uganda's digital future, because this is also the theme that looks at shaping Uganda's digital future, bridging skills, innovation and opportunities. I do have 3 guests this morning, but first I will be having 2 gentlemen who are on set with me, and then later on we shall be joined by a lady who will as well help us understand and be part of this same conversation. Now my 2 guests this morning, first is Jesse Ofwoni. Now Jesse serves as a senior communications officer at the Ministry of ICT and National Guidance. A very good morning, Jesse.
Good morning.
All right.
And good morning, Uganda.
All right, and good morning to you as well, and and it's a pleasure to see you. Now, I also have the Public Relations Officer from Huawei Technologies Uganda Company Limited, Arinda Ronnie. A very good morning, Ronnie. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning to you. Thank you.
Okay, pleasure is ours having you this morning, Ronnie. Now, I'll start off with Jesse. Jesse, looking into the ICT Job Fair, I would wish to know the preparations and how everything looks like for this 3rd edition.
Yeah, so the preparation is ongoing well. I passed there this morning and we're on course to host the 3rd edition of the National ICT Job Fair. This one is going to happen at in Nakawa at the National Innovation Hub. For anybody looking, it's at in the same place where you have UICT, and these are all
that's next to MOBS, right?
Yeah, just right next to MOBS.
Okay, and if you were to just give us a little bit of a brief comparison of the 1st and 2nd, and how different the 3rd edition would be, what would you say this morning?
So we've had 3 editions of the National ICT Job Fair. The first one was in Makerere. They were celebrating 100 years, where we had the Vice President as the guest of honor. The second one was at Kololo Independence Grounds. His Excellency launched this National ICT Job Fair. And this 3rd one, we shall have the Prime Minister as the guest of honor. And to give a little background, the purpose of this job fair is to bridge the unemployment gap. Okay. And with our theme of this year, which is shaping Uganda's digital future and bridging skills, opportunity, and innovation, we want to leverage on the ICT, not only ICT sector, but ICT as an enabler for all sectors. So basically, we want people to come, industry leaders, unemployed youth, students, yeah, and even SMEs for to network and bridge that gap using ICT as an enabler.
Okay, yeah. And Huawei, which is also part of the sponsors here, Huawei Technologies, I should say. Ronnie, from the perspective of the partners bit of things, how do you come in, and what is your intention as Huawei Technologies in this space of the job fair?
Huawei Technologies Uganda Limited is partnering with the ministry to bridge the gap. As Huawei, we have our talent ecosystem in which we focus on scaling the youth. It's a global initiative, but more particularly here in Uganda, we try to bridge the gap between the employers and also those who are seeking employment. This is done through the ICT job fair and also the different programs that we have. Okay. The DigiTrack is one of the initiatives that we also have. We also have the ICT competitions, which are organized by the Huawei ICT Academy, and also the LEAP Digital Talent. But more particularly for this job fair, we partnered with the ministry to bring on the right people who are leading in the ICT sector. These are banks, these are telecom companies, these are the big industry players in terms of ICT. And that's what we focus on driving at. The ICT job fair tomorrow, we expect a big number of students to turn up, and also those employers who will be looking for people in the ICT sector, the professionals, and also the young people, to give them internship opportunities, to give them jobs, to skill them, to train them on how to write their resumes, and also their CVs on how to prepare themselves for the interviews, and what skills that they can bring onto the job market. In particularly, Huawei will also be there to talk about the emerging technologies in the ICT sector, to talk about cybersecurity, to talk about 5G, to talk about Internet of Things, and this will also be done all at the job fair. We also aim at having the registration for the Huawei ICT Academy, because we are launching the competition soon. So that will be an opportunity for us to have the students or interested participants register for this job fair.
Okay, and in that same space, I think for the students out there, you really need to be part of the job fair. Let me get back to Jesse. Jesse, when you look at the objectives for the third edition of the job fair this time around, what are we looking at? What is the ministry aiming to achieve?
So ideally, with the way the program has been outlined, we'll have a number of master classes. We'll have a number of influencers coming to teach people how they've benefited using ICTs. We will have a number of career guidance. We'll also have a bit of training and skills on how you can write your CV, how you can prepare yourself for the employment world. But then also, minus that, there's so many Ugandans who are out there and they're graduated. We want to give these people opportunities to understand that you can actually be job creators, not just going to apply for opportunities, but you can actually come to the job fair and understand how you can leverage on social media. We've seen people who just use their TikTok accounts, they use their WhatsApp accounts, and they're selling commodities. Yeah, they're vlogging about their journeys, and they're getting sponsorship from big brands. So this is what we want to teach the young people, that you can actually be a job creator, not a job seeker. But even for those who are seeking jobs, there'll be opportunities. And for those who are still in school, yeah, we have UICT that is going to give free courses on ICTs. You don't have to have a background on ICT, but because of the digital transformation and where we're going as a country, but also as the world global, you need to have some basic ICT skills. Yeah, how can you use a computer? How can you use your smartphone? So these are the things we're going to be doing in tomorrow's job fair. Please register. You'll be able to register for free courses. Once you register online, we have flyers going on our social media platforms where you can scan and register. We have a link, and once you register, you'll stand a chance of not only signing up for free courses for those who cannot afford to pay for a course, yeah? But we will also have raffle draws where people will be able to win goodies. Yeah, our partner Huawei is going to be giving out some ICT tools. Yeah, so
because I wanted to also ask him about that.
Yeah.
Many of the Ugandans who want to get into some of these job fairs, Ronnie, you will agree with me, love seeing what they can get from the job fairs. Besides the knowledge and everything, are there tangible assets that they're going to walk away with?
Oh yes, there'll be lots of goodies to be won, ranging from all the electronic gadgets, laptops, phones, smartwatches, and the likes. You only have to register. Once you have registered for the ICT job fair, then you'll stand a chance to join the raffle draw competition, where we shall be selecting the participants. So I urge all of you to register, the students and young professionals, register and show up. If you don't show up but you have registered, then the goodies will go past you.
Jesse, on the bit of who is supposed to participate, because this looks like an open check for any young person out there who is highly interested in ICT development and whatever the career presents, but who can participate in the third edition? Are you specific on the age group? Is it students or everyone?
To answer that, you know, Uganda has a very young population. I think 85% of Ugandans are below the age of 35. But for the job fair, in the spirit of inclusivity, yeah, everybody's welcome. Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever age you are, whether you're in school, whether you're out of school, whether you are employed, whether you're out of employment, you're welcome. And even we have exhibitors, companies that are going to come in that take care of people with disabilities. So everybody is welcome. Yeah, we have ICT opportunities for those who have, let's say, visual impairment or have hearing disabilities. It's going to be very inclusive, so everybody is welcome.
Okay, and Ronnie, let me get to you. You mentioned something about what Huawei is intending to bring to, you know, forward for everyone who's going to participate. And I wonder, though, for the students in this situation, many of the young people in the country today love the space of ICT. Many have innovative minds, but some of them do not have the platform that enables them to kickstart off their careers in one way or the other. Is there a chance, like you've mentioned about the internship lessons that are going to be, or the internship placements that are going to be offered by Huawei? I wonder, though, is there an opportunity that by participating in the job fair this year, someone has a shot at career growth?
Yes, that is on twofold. The first being skills development. We understand that most young students leave the universities when they just have the basic knowledge.
Yes.
They study these degrees, computer science, IT, but that's not enough to get you a job in the competitive market space. So with the job fair, Huawei Technologies is also going to be doing the registration, like I said, through the ICT Academy. You'll stand a chance to study the network track, cloud computing track, and the datacom track. So I urge all of you to register and be a part of it. That's on the first fold, skilling yourself further. And then also to supplement on that, at the job fair, last year's job fair, Huawei in particular, awarded internships and employment to 11 participants. The good news is that with this year, we are going to increase the number of participants who will be recruited through Huawei directly. Also to add on to that, the different partners that we are working with for this job fair are obligated to give internship slots to the different participants who turn up. We go an extra mile through the ministry, and also we follow up after this job fair. This company participated in the job fair. How many people are there? How many people were recruited through this job fair, in particular for that organization? So yes, we do follow up. There will be opportunities, one, to skill and also get direct employment and internship opportunities.
Okay, and Jesse, let's also try to understand the key features or what this edition is all about fully. What is going to be on display? What should any participant expect during, then after? Because there's also that bit of the assessment that you're taking part in the job fair, but then what will I gain? What am I gaining?
You could see this from our theme. We've talked a lot about bridging skills and opportunities. but there's also a core bit of innovation. We have young, brilliant Ugandans,
Okay.
yeah? And the reason this year we are hosting it at the Innovation Hub, the ICT Innovation Hub in Nakawa, is because this hub is an opportunity for young innovators to come and see what other innovators are doing. We have over 58 innovators at the hub, and they'll be there to display what they're doing in issues of robotics, tech solutions, and so many more things in the ICT sector. We have a number of companies that started from zero and now have grown over the years and have brought solutions. In 2017, the government of Uganda launched an innovation fund, yeah? And through this, we've had local solutions for local problems, both in the private sector, but also in the public sector. For example, the electronic government procurement system, yeah? Recently, we launched with URSB a registration system. And we also have livelihood programs like PDM, the Parish Development, yeah? We had a PDMI system launched at the ministry. And these are all local solutions that are giving Ugandans easy access to some of the services that government is offering. So for those young innovators out there, I'm putting out a call. If you have an idea, this is a time for you to come and understand how the process of getting your innovation to birth, yeah, can start. This is an opportunity for you to come and understand who do I need to network with. And then there are companies that are out there. We have small, medium enterprises that will be there, but also we have big players that are looking for solutions. The ICT National Innovation Hub has had a number of hackathons, and they've partnered with the Estonian Development Center. We've had a number of partnerships with different players. We've had solutions created for the agriculture sector, yeah? So for those people with ideas, you do not have money, it's understandable. Come, let's share these ideas and see where that goes from here.
Okay. And Ronnie, you mentioned something about the, the technological advancements and the trends that many people are going to be, informed about, kept up to speed with. I wonder, from the side of Huawei Technologies, do you have any kind of latest release that you are likely to showcase at the job fair, especially when it comes to the bits of the things that you produce and you put on the market?
Yes. At the job fair, Huawei in particular will have an exhibition booth.
Okay.
At that booth, we shall have the leading experts in the ICT space, talking about cybersecurity, networks, Internet of Things. There'll be very many experts who will be there showcasing, and also some of these solutions will be presented to the different key stakeholders and also the participants. They'll have an opportunity to experience some of these solutions or these technological advancements in real time. Yes, so I would urge all of them to come and have that experience.
Okay. And well, the other bit of the things is that I have not asked about whether it's a free event to engage in. So Jesse, I would like you to help us understand that bit of the things. After you're done registering, do you pay a fee because it's a 2-day event? Then also, I wonder what time will it be kicking off?
So this job fair has always been a free event.
Okay.
Yeah, we look at it as giving back to the community. Government, we are here to serve. So there's no fee for any person who's going to come and exhibit. It's a free event. And then the event will start at 8 a.m. and until the end of the day, about 5 p.m. There'll be a bit of tours through the exhibition tents. We'll have a bit of a few speeches, obviously. We'll have to talk to people, give them a bit of career guidance. Mock interviews, we'll have actually mock interviews where you, right there on spot, you have your CV and the opportunity is there. We will take you through a mock interview. And if you have issues in the interview, the people who will take you through this will tell you can patch up here, polish up here. But all in all, this is a free job fair. Everybody's welcome. Please come one, come all, tell a friend. Do not miss.
Okay, and from the side of Ronnie, because after the break we shall be having some other person from Huawei Technologies. Ronnie, with your parting shots, I would ask, why should a Ugandan young person be part of this job fair? Why wouldn't a university student per se, why shouldn't a tech enthusiast miss this job fair this time around?
Ideally, this ICT job fair, like in its name, this is a job fair targeted towards the ICT sector. So we are targeting students who have just completed their studies, young professions, and also people who are willing to transit to the ICT sector. So there will be great opportunities for them to come and network, to have an opportunity to present their CVs to these different organizations which will be on ground. I don't know any other better place than this ICT job fair for you to have a wide range of people to interact with and give you the opportunity to apply for these jobs and also get placement elsewhere. Also, there'll be different ways in which you can get the CV. It may not be directly through Huawei, but like I said, there will be so many other partners, and this is like the biggest event in terms of the ICT sector.
Yeah, and also just to add on what you said, we have academia involved in this. We've reached out to a number of universities. Our partner Huawei has so many MOUs with a number of universities, so they shouldn't be worried. Some of the schools, the universities will actually send their students to come and pick some knowledge, to come and prepare themselves for the time when they're going to do their internships, maybe apprenticeships. Yeah, so this job fair is something that people really need to come and be involved with.
And well, of course, if you are asking more questions regarding this job fair, you should be registering as of now so that you can be part of the job fair that will be kicking off tomorrow from the 21st to the 22nd of November at the Innovation Hub in Nakawa. But that said, we are going to be heading into a break. But when we do return, we shall be having a different guest on set together with Jesse Ofoni. But for now, Arinda Roni, the Public Relations Officer at Huawei Technologies Uganda Company Limited, does say goodbye. At this time again, Ronnie, thank you very much for joining us.
And thank you for having me.
So stick around as we do return. We have more conversations around the same and why you should be part of this job fair and also be part of the conversations of shaping Uganda's digital future. Good morning.
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala, this is Good Morning Uganda Extra.
The Association of Uganda Public Speakers brings to you the grand finale of the Young Orators Motivational Speaking Competition Season 4. Did you know it's better to build a hedge at the edge of a cliff than a hospital at its bottom? Oh yeah, that'll be the theme for this year's grand finale that will take place on World AIDS Day, 1st December 2024 at Makerere University Sedat Auditorium. Who will be the Young Orator of the Year? Will it be a student from Mengo SSS, Makerere College School, Standard High School Zana, Mita College Kawempe, Winston Standard Secondary School, or Wanyenge Girls Secondary School? Who will walk away with a cash award of 500,000? Encourage your teenager to be part of this event that will educate them, inform them, and give them precautionary measures against HIV/AIDS. Entrance fee is 20,000 shillings. For more information, contact 0772 181229 or 0703 194600. Time 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m.
The Homes and Construction Expo is back. Are you looking for answers to your property and real estate development questions? Come and interact with experts in the industry including architects, engineers, developers, interior designers, financiers and more from 30th November to 1st December 2024. The expo will be at the Millennium Park opposite Philip Omondi Stadium under the theme Affordable Housing, Innovations and Technology. There will be captivating exhibitions and insightful discussions daily. Entrance is only 10,000 shillings per day. To book a stall, contact 0772 354 940. The Homes and Construction Expo is brought to you by New Vision.
Pick of the day on UBC.
Every Wednesday, 10 p.m. on your public broadcaster.
Was brought to you by
I'll call you every day, yeah, yo,
You can now get
Get all the Chibuzi out with MTN voice bundles. Call all networks. Kubei Dondoro. Buy a 25-minute voice bundle for only 1,000. Or buy any daily voice bundle of your choice. Dial *100 *21 hash and select daily or use the My MTN app. When we talk together, we are unstoppable.
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala, this is Good Morning Uganda Extra.
We'll be back from the break, and good to have your company this morning. Once more, we are here talking matters ICT and the fact that the ICT Job Fair kicks off tomorrow, the 21st of November to the 22nd of this very month, Thursdays and Fridays. So you can be part and participate in the Job Fair by registering. The portal is at the Ministry of ICT, so you can easily register online and be part of the participants and benefit lots of things that will be there, from learning new skills, the soft skills, some bit of tech rewards as well. But the most important bit is to participate and be part of conversations and ideas of shaping Uganda's digital future. Now, joining us on set to have more of understanding about this upcoming job fair is Lydia Wakonyu. Now, Lydia is serving as the ICT Talent Ecosystem Manager for Huawei Technologies, the Southern Africa region. Good morning, Lydia, and thank you for joining us.
Good morning, Jaron. Thank you so much.
Okay, and I'll start with you here again. Looking into why Huawei has been part of this job fair for the third time, the third edition. What has kept the consistency, and why are you still partnering with the ministry?
That's a very good question. Huh? I will start by giving maybe the history of how we started the job fair. So when we started the Huawei ICT Academy, we saw that we are training a lot of students, which was our goal, and we achieved that very well. But what next after the training? So we now started the job fair to make sure we connect these trained professionals and the trained students in ICT with the ready ICT market, because we saw a gap between the ICT industry and the skills that are needed for this ICT industry. So after training these skills, we help connect the professionals and the students, in ICT with the ICT market. So that was the aim of the job fair.
Okay, and besides the aim of the job fair, I wonder though, because you are representing the Southern Africa region here in this capacity, how has Huawei Technologies been up to the task of including the different young people elsewhere, and which innovations and which initiatives have you been coming up with to see that the future of Africa's digital space is one that Huawei is highly involved in, but then also making sure that you're skilling the young people?
Yeah, okay, so we have, the job fair has launched in many countries in Southern Africa region. Uganda included, Kenya, which will hold their 2024 job fair in December. We have South Africa, Nigeria. So this is an initiative that is going on all over Africa, and Huawei has been a big part of it and still counting with the years that are to come. So we are looking to see whether we can shape the digital future of African students, because African students are brilliant, actually. And we can see that through even their performance at the ICT competition, where Southern Africa region was the best after China in the performance. So in terms of brilliance of ICT students, that goes without question. Africa is one of the best. So how do you connect these brilliant students with the ICT market that is ready to hire? That's where we now come in. So this is happening in many countries, but by far Uganda is the most successful and popular job fair we have seen so far in the 3 editions.
And let me now get back to Jessie. Jessie, from the ministry's perspective though, if you can at least also help us understand, she says it has been a success for the past 2 years. If you can help us also and tell the viewer or inform the viewer what has led to these success stories of the first 2 editions.
So, Jerome, one of the things the ministry is mandated to do in the National Development Plan 3 into 4 we are meant to create over 30,000 jobs.
Okay.
Yeah, I can testify that a number of students over the two past job fairs have got opportunities. Huawei recently employed 11 who started off as interns. Yeah, in the previous job fair, they also employed a number of those. And then with some of our statistics and the data that we collected with the companies that registered, the past year we had over 8,000 pledged opportunities. Yeah, and that is in the cycle of the different companies that will give internship, that will give trainings and apprenticeships. And from the last job fair, UICT graduated over 61 students who got free training, skills, and certificates on different ICT courses. So I can say it's been steady progress, and I can say this is something that we're envisioning that we will take regional. Yeah, hopefully in the next edition we'll be in another part of the country so that we can give opportunities to those individuals and youths that need to also get the skills but are unable to come to the central business district. So I can say yes, the job fair has been a success, and that's why we still have partners like Huawei who are pushing us all the way to the top. So yes, this job fair is a success. But also I can testify that recently Cabinet unanimously passed BPO policy. And what BPO is business process outsourcing. And the job fair is a vehicle, yeah, to achieve some of these goals. For example, you do not have to travel to America, or you don't have to travel to Europe to work in Europe anymore because of ICTs. You could actually do these jobs locally here. And we use the job fair as an opportunity to train students. How can they get opportunities to work for companies that are not in the country, or that are not in Africa, or that are in Africa but in a different region? And because we have a close-knit relationship with Huawei, the students that they train are linked to some of these different places that they are also doing work in. So this is a good initiative from both government and also the private sector.
Also, Jesse, a quick one. When you look at the issue of inclusion, this has also been one up for conversation. How do we include let's say the persons with disability, the inclusion bit of things where we have more women engaging in tech-related spaces? Is there that bit of things with the job fair?
Yes, there is. And what I forgot to tell you earlier is that Ministry of Gender, yeah, is one of the partners
that you're having
we have on board. And Ministry of Gender is bringing on board a number of their innovators, a number of the things that the younger people, the ladies, are doing in this sector. But I can also say there is a company called Light the World that registered.
Okay.
They are a tech company, but for them they are focused on people with disabilities. So I can promise that even if you have an issue and you're not operating at 100%, you will still be taken care of in this job fair. We don't want to leave anyone behind.
Do we expect any employers benefiting from this job fair? Employers that are especially into tech-related, tech innovation related kind of businesses?
Yes, yes. There are a couple of companies that are startups, yeah, and they have registered to participate. And the purpose of their registration is because they want to tap into the young professionals with the skills. It's not as easy getting all these people in one place, networking area. So yes, there are startups, but not only startups. We have big tech companies. Yeah, the previous years we've had MTN Uganda, we've had Airtel Uganda, and these are big telecom companies that are playing in this sector. But we also have fintechs. For example, we know a fintech called ChapChap. They are probably a platform for like mobile money transactions for for banks, for these telecom companies. They are coming to look for young, innovative, young Ugandans who actually can improve on their businesses. So yes, there will be opportunities for companies to actually meet a number of students.
Okay. Yeah. And let me head to Lydia. Lydia, now from a Huawei Technologies perspective, what is the best shot students have by being part of this job fair this time round? Because you think you're opening up room for, let's say, young students who are still very aggressive. Many are still skeptical about what they want to become in the future, but they have their eyes on the ICT sector. What is the best shot they've got?
The best shot they've got is that we have, like Jesse has said, to just echo what he has said, we have many companies who are going to join this ICT job fair, and they're looking for these talents. So they are going to start off with a very good niche in their careers. So if you get an internship, maybe in Huawei, I think that's a good company to have in your portfolio as a first employer. And the skills they will gain even in employment and in the ICT job fair, in resume building, because you're going to give a talk on that also. If they register for the ICT competition and they are able to move all the way to the global finals and even go to China, get to network with other countries and other regions all over the world. So it's a good opportunity all round to upskill, and not just upskill, and also create a very good network. We say network is your network is your net worth, right? So they'll have a very good niche and start of their careers, ICT careers. Yeah.
Okay, and Jesse,
yes,
looking into the ICT Innovation Hub as a placement, or where this same thing is going to happen, I wonder though, from the organizer's perspective, what is the sample space of the participants that you're looking at? Are you looking at 200 people, 500? Because I don't expect it to be an open basket of a sort where you want a huge bunch of people in one place.
So the event is for 2 days. We hope that in the future we will actually prolong this event, probably run for even a week, so that we can have walk-ins and walk-outs on different days with different people. From my experience, the last job fair we had over 2,000 people at Kololo, and that was people who registered.
The space is also...
Yes, and the space was big, and that was the people who registered. But then there are those walk-ins and walk-outs that we did not probably track or get data of. And of yesterday evening, when I looked at people who had registered to participate online, we had over 700, closing up to 800 people so far registered online. But we expect that, and the number of, because it's 2 days, we expect that that number will keep going up and up and up. But the National Innovation Hub, the ICT Innovation Hub, has adequate space to have all these people in one place. We are using the facilities. We're setting up tents outside.
Okay.
But then also we're actually using the actual facilities, and it's actually huge. We'll probably showcase some of these in the live streams that we will do, so people can appreciate that, oh, this place can actually take thousands of people at a go. We have an auditorium that can seat more than 400 people. Yeah, so on issues of space and numbers, we are not worried.
On the bit of the exhibitions though, who is supposed to exhibit or to showcase?
So ideally, we invited companies that are giving opportunities. That was one of the checks that you must say how many opportunities you're giving. They don't have to be job opportunities, but you could train. True. For example, we have a big company called Refactory. They've offered us skilling for free on ICTs. Yeah, and then but also we are giving opportunity for startups to exhibit, because for those we let them come in because they want to absorb some of the talent that we will have on that day. But then also we have Ministry of Education. They're doing quite a lot in the area of training, skilling, but also in innovation across their different institutions and their vocational institutions. They will have quite a number of people exhibiting at the time to just give people hope, yeah, that it's possible, you can do it. We have a company called FundiBots. They confirm participation, and these people do quite a number of robotics, and they take care of the girl child, they take care of the boy child, and they take care of even those groups that are marginalized. So for the exhibitors, it's just about what opportunities are you giving to the public, and you'll get a free booth and be able to exhibit.
Okay, and I'm going to be taking the parting shots from Lydia. And in your parting shots, Lydia, I would like to hear a few things from the reassurance from Huawei Technologies, and then why someone who's watching us this morning should be part of the job fair this time round, and then what they would definitely not miss from, let's say, Huawei Technologies.
Yeah, thank you. Maybe before I do my parting shot, I should just give Uganda their flowers.
Okay.
This is the first job fair I have seen where it runs for around 2 days. It is not easy to have an event running a whole day for 2 days. And this is only to reach more people, which is very good, and it's a good initiative from the government who are very much involved, and Huawei Technologies Uganda. This is a very good initiative. So for any Ugandan student, Ugandan ICT professional watching us today, I will tell you that please join this job fair, because this could be the start of your great career journey in ICT. And not just that, even if you will not get the opportunity to have a career or your career kick-started through an internship or a job opportunity, you can never underestimate the networks and the connections you're going to make through this job fair. Jesse has told us how many companies are going to be here. You can talk to them, you can leave your CV with them, and later on when they have an opening, they can always call you. So it can never, ever be a loss. And it's free of charge. We all like free things, so why not? Yes.
So you feel there's an opportunity there also?
It is. There is. There is. And we have many success stories who will give their testimonials during the first half of the event of how they were just a normal student or a normal ICT professional like anyone out there, and they are now working with these big tech companies.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'll be taking the parting shots from Jesse now. Jesse.
Something that has really made me happy this morning is about the free stuff that we all like.
Yes, we do. Yeah.
But first of all, I want to thank our partners, specifically Huawei Technologies. They've really taken the load off the government. They've taken the load off the citizens of Uganda by sponsoring this job fair. Yeah, so it's been easy for everybody, so people can come attend. And my parting shots are for those who are looking to hire, yeah, for those who are looking for a job or an opportunity, and even for those who just want to learn something new. This is a fair that you must attend. Please come and attend this fair. And you know, the ministry launched the Digital Transformation Roadmap. This is one of the ways for anybody who wants to shape their future in the digital world. Please come and attend the ICT Job Fair at the National ICT Innovation Hub on the 21st and 22nd of November. Come one, come all, see you there.
And there you have it. You can be part of this particular one by registering, and then also go in at the ICT Innovation Hub in Nakawa tomorrow, the 21st, when it does kick off. And then the second day will be the 22nd, Thursday and Friday. So if you can't make it on Thursday, then you can make it on Friday as the weekend kicks off. My two guests this morning I've had the ICT Talent Ecosystem Manager for Huawei Southern Africa region, Lydia Wakonyu. Thank you very much for joining us, Lydia.
Welcome.
And together with Jesse Ofoni. Now Jesse serves as a Senior Communications Officer at the Ministry of ICT and National Guidance. Thank you very much for joining us, Jesse.
Thank you too for having me.
And then earlier on we had Arinda Roni Akatorana, who is the Public Relations Officer for Huawei Technologies Uganda Company Limited, who was also with us in the first bit of the 25 minutes as we had a conversation. Now please do note that the theme for this year's ICT Job Fair is Shaping Uganda's Digital Future, Bridging Skills, Innovation and Opportunities. Be part. The 21st to the 22nd of November is when this particular one is slated, the third edition of it. For all of you who have been part of us from the time we started at 6:30 a.m., thank you very much. We shall be doing this the same time tomorrow on Thursdays from Good Morning Uganda till Good Morning Uganda Extra. Have yourselves a good morning and a blessed day.
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala, this is Good Morning Uganda Extra.
Uganda, are you ready to kick things up to the next level? The Uganda National Lottery brings you Sports Stake 10. Predict the results of 10 football games and win big. With tickets at only 500 shillings, join the fun and make your predictions count with Sports Stake 10. Sports Stake 10, your ticket to football glory.
Uganda National Lottery.